What's up, everybody? Today we are back on World Flipper to take a look at the godly golem difficulty that was added to the game. We're going to go over the items that you can get for completing this. I'm going to show you the team that I'm using and just really dive in and take a look at what this event is bringing. So you guys can actually hop straight on over to the exchange shop to take a look at the items. So if we hop over to the Boss Coin Exchange, hop down to the Golem, scroll down a bit, we will see that we've got the 3 new weapons that are part of this brand new difficulty, and it's also going to be adding a new currency. So you're going to farm out these difficulties, you're going to get this new coin to drop, and then you can exchange it for these weapons here. So we can take a look at the first one. Select it. We've got the Gauntlet of the Ancient King. So this is going to be every time one fire unit is /R added to the party. So every time you add a fire unit to your party or your team, you're going to get 5% to power flip damage up to that maximum of 30%, and it's going to take 1 combo less to reach that power flip level 3. Then its second effect is every 5 times a unit power flips, we're going to get plus 2.5% to attack to this unit up to a maximum of 25%. And that's at its base form. So these stats, these numbers are just going to improve as you ascend it. I like the adding the effect per unit added to a team. I always appreciate that in these kinds of games where if you are building a team that is mono based, you are then rewarded for it. So if we take a look at the second weapon, the Spear of the Ancient King. So this is also a fire weapon. It's going to have that same every time a fire unit is added to your party. So of, let's say, 6 fire units, you add these weapons, you're going to get an increased bonus per unit added. So this one is going to be adding the 2.5% to the time Pierce is active, up to a maximum of 15%. While Pierce is active, you're going to get 15% attack to the fire units and 15% power flip damage. And the last one is going to be the Staff of the Ancient King. So every one time a fire unit is added, has that same effect as the other two. You're going to be getting 10% attack for multi-balls, up to a maximum of 60%, while there are 2 or more multi-balls, plus 10% attack for fire units, and plus 5% to wind resistance. So that's going to be fun for a Hanabi team. So these 3 new weapons do have cool effects. They are pushing that mono kind of meta where they want you to craft these teams with the maximum potential of maxing out these effects on the weapons. So it's going to be very fun just testing to see if the mono fire team with these weapons maxed out is as efficient as it could be, or if still mixing it in with using different weapon combinations with different souls. So it'll be fun to test that out. All right, guys, we're going to take a look at the team that I'm currently using. I wanted to craft this team with no Cypher. No Cypher just released, and I was able to snag a copy of Cypher, but I wanted to use the team that I was building and working towards before Cypher had even released, because I know not a lot of people are pulling on that banner, so I want to make sure that I'm showing the team I'm using without Cypher. So it's just, this is what existed before, and this is what I'm currently using. I'm using the Alice Viren, we have Faf Ralzelt, and Sonya with Lacelle. And this team, when I ran this team in co-op for that godly difficulty, this team stayed so healthy throughout the whole run. It just was a solid, just functioning unit of a team, and it cleared it out. The people I was running co-op with, their teams were kind of similar. It stayed healthy. I know a lot of builds are just kind of moving members of this team around, swapping people out. The unofficial Discord for this game has so many different builds running around, so many units you can swap out with different members, how you can replace them, move them around to meet the needs of your teams. They're some of the nicest people that I've talked to, and they have been so helpful with just everyone asking questions and trying to craft teams based on their box. That Discord server is just amazing, and they do have team suggestions there as well for people. I do recommend hopping over to that Discord. It is an amazing community of players. I'll have that link down in the description below. And taking a look at the weapons here, we do have the Spear of Okeanos on Alice, which is going to give that when buffs are up, you're going to get that up attack to water units. I have the Habakiri on Faf, because Faf, you're not dealing damage with Faf. He's trying to tank, upping the resistance. He's just going to provide that Pierce up damage when Viren goes off and Pierce is active for the team. So if you're using Viren or Rain, he is that 4-star that is also going to be giving Pierce to the team. So when the Pierce goes off, Habakiri supports everybody's damage. And then we have the L-Tide Staff on Sonya. So that's the weapon that is going to be giving that 50% attack for water units while your HP is above 60%. And with how this team is functioning, you are going to be having a lot of healthy units. We're going to hop on over to the Golem Godly event, so we can just go down to the boss battle tab over to where the Golem is normally, and you'll see here we have that Advanced Plus and Godly difficulty. All right, guys, so we grabbed a team of 3. We're going to hop on into the Godly Golem. This boss is noticeably tankier and stronger than all of the other ones. I mean, this is the Godly difficulty. It's meant to be a much more tougher task to handle. The 3 people that I went in with, they had very similar teams to what I was running. They had a few units that were just, you know, swapped out different places, but it was primarily almost an identical team. So Faf is going to be absorbing the damage here for your team. So you'll notice Faf's HP is going to be the one that's primarily falling throughout this run. The rest of the team is going to be staying healthy. You have Sonya and Lysel ulting, giving that heal back up. So you see Faf's HP rose, and then we have Alice and Vyron. So here we'll have the Alice and the Vyron ulti, and it's nice because these are such similar teams. We have all three of the other Alice Vyron combos going, so you guys can see there's those 3 Vyron circles spinning, and it's gonna just snag that chain. Because the teams are so identical, it's all happening at the same time, which is really nice. All right guys, we got the boss down to that, you know, 15%, maybe 10% HP, and as you guys can see, the team is perfectly healthy, running strong. This team is very consistent with staying alive and doing consistent damage. So if you want to get into this Godly Golem event, get these runs done in co-op, farm out those coins, just make a team similar to this. Hop on over to that Discord, take a look at the suggestions that they have too. You'll get it done. You'll get these weapons. You'll clear this event out. You're able to successfully take up the GolemEX, and as you guys can see, these 3 teams that were very similar to what I was running, they're all doing almost identical damage. This is about a 5-minute, 43-second run. I've had it go a few times, you know, 6 minutes and a little, maybe closer to just 5 minutes flat, depending on the co-op teammates you match up with and how their teams are built. But this is the runs for this godly team, and it works. So guys, get in there, clear out the GolemEX event, get these runs done, grab your new weapons. If you're new here and you're enjoying the World Flipper content and gotcha content all around, hit that sub button. Thank you guys for watching. I do appreciate it. And remember, if you hit that thumbs up, it'll help bring my rates up. Peace, guys.